tend to associate botanical gels with having a more light, a more fluffy level of hold. And when your hair looks like this, when it's not styled, that can be pretty scary, okay? But I have found some botanical gels that actually work really great and provide me the definition that I want on my hair. Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel where I share my personal hair journey and tips, tricks, and product reviews to help you with your own. I've put these gels into different categories, and the first category we're going to work with is called Like Eco, because that is exactly what it sounds like. These gels will all give you a very similar level of hold to Eco Styler or Wetline, and they also are almost like a gateway into the botanical gels. You will be able to apply these in exactly the same way that you would apply Wetline or Eco Styler to your hair. Put it over the same leave-ins that you use with Wetline and Eco Styler, and you will get the same results. There is no learning curve of learning how to use a botanical gel. Up first is the Soultanicals Frozen Drip and Grip Super Hold Gel. This one is $16. The best place to get it is directly from Soultanicals because the online beauty supply stores tend to mark it up $1 or $2. And it can be kind of hard to get. It tends to be out of stock, and it only comes in these little 8-ounce jars, so it's like $2 an ounce is the most expensive one in this category. But Soultanicals are restocks on Fridays, so like keep your eyes on it. Keep your eyes on it, okay? This is a flaxseed based styler. Now some people would consider this not to be botanical because it's not 100% natural, but I'm telling you, if you can buy it in a store, it ain't gonna be 100% natural. It's gonna have preservatives, it's gonna have things like that, and that's what this does have. It has a thickener, it has carbomer, and it does contain all the preservative and stuff like that. So if you don't consider this natural, then or botanical, then you can wait for the other gels, okay? But this one is extremely strong hold, and that is why it's in this category. Now the next gel is very similar to the Soultanicals one, and that is the EcoSlay Jello Shot. Jello Shot comes in these little pouches. The pouch is 16 ounces, and then you can also purchase a little glass jar that goes on the side, so you put the pouch into the glass jar. The pouch is 16 ounces, so the product retails for $24. It is still, though, slightly cheaper than the Soultanicals product because it is only $1.50 per ounce. So 50 cents per ounce cheaper really does add up. On this one, again, the best place to shop from is from the actual EcoSlay website. EcoSlay actually regularly has sales throughout the year, so you can get the product for a cheaper price, even though I think that this gel is worth the extra price, and I will tell you. So it is very similar to the Drip and Grip, as I said, right? They're both very strong hold. They each also don't glide as well through the hair if you don't have a leave-in underneath them. But here's where this one stands out. The hold is crazy, specifically the cast, okay? I don't know where this cast is coming from because this is a pectin-based styler. I don't know where the cast is coming from, but just so you can get a picture of how strong this cast is, y'all, I live in Florida. It's very humid here almost year-round except for like 2 months out of the year. I use hard hold gels and I don't break the gel cast. So usually about halfway through my style, my hair softens and I still have all the definition, but I don't have the cast anymore. I don't have to do anything. With EcoSlay Jello Shot, honey, midway through the week, it still has a cast. My hair is still in big, clumpy cast. So I have to manually go in and break the cast off of my hair because the hold is that bananas. I think that you could probably wear your hair with an EcoSlay wash and go more than a week. I ain't tried it, but I bet you could. Last up in this category is my baby. Y'all already know, okay? This is the Obeah Curl Enhancing Custard. This one is $14.99. The best place to get it is either from Obeah themselves because their shipping is cheap. Like they shipped 3 containers of this bad boy for $5. Like that's pretty inexpensive. And you could also get it directly from their Amazon storefront. Please go to their official Amazon storefront, there's a lot of foolery and fakery on Amazon. Whenever I link Amazon stuff in my description box, which all of these gels will be linked in the description box, it's always from the legit source. If they don't have an Amazon storefront, I don't link it. Obia has one. They have a whole store on there. And so if you have some sort of like, you know, you got like Amazon Prime or something, or you got an Amazon gift card or whatever, go ahead and get it off of Amazon. That's the best places to get this one. Again, online beauty supply stores and places like that mark it up $1 or $2. I don't want to pay extra for something that I can get pretty inexpensively directly from the source. So this one is a xanthan gum base styler. It will not give you the crazy cast that you get from the Jello shot. It will not give you pretty much any cast at all. It just gives you straight definition. And this one's kind of a weird one because it gives me Eco Styler level of hold. I can use it in the same way I use Eco with leave-ins under and everything, even though this is a custard, it's more like a cream. But even with that being as it is, I'm still able to get Eco results. And then when you go to rinse your hair at the end of the week, which is really nice about it, it feels like there's nothing there, like all the product evaporated, but you still have the definition. Like, this product is puzzling to say the least, but who cares? Also, it is the cheapest in the like Eco category because even though I do use a lot of it to get the proper feel and the flow that I like to have for my hair, it's $1.25 per ounce. So it's a whole 75 cents cheaper than the Botanicals and about 25 cents, yeah, 25 cents cheaper than the Eco Slave when you're looking at it per ounce. But you will have to purchase like multiple of them little 12-ounce jars to get you enough product for your hair. So you may have noticed that as we were going through all of these gels, we were talking about places to buy them that were online. And that's the thing about these botanical gels. Like, the best ones are on the internet. And sometimes folks want to buy stuff on the ground. They don't want to go and order something, or maybe you ran out of the product and you need a new one right away. So that's why this next category is called Drugstore Wonder, okay? This particular product that I'm going to feature in this category is nationwide available at Sally Beauty, Target, Walgreens, I think even CVS maybe. You can get this in most stores, okay? And that is the Kinky Curly system. This one, you have to buy both of them. You can't just buy one. I have tried the custard alone and my hair was absolute trash. There is a video, but I don't think I'm gonna link it to this particular situation. But my hair came out terrible, and it's because I did not use the leave-in. So this one goes together as a system, which yes, it will cost you a little bit more money to do that. The leave-in is about $12 or so. Price varies from the different retailers, and it takes you forever to go through it. I find that I can cover a lot of my hair without using a lot of this leave-in because it's so thick. And then the custard is going to run you between $17 and $18 for the 8 ounce. The 8 ounce is the one that's most available in stores. And so it is a little bit costly, but it is cheaper if you buy the 16 ounce. But it's going to make it a little less drugstore wonder when you consider that, because the only place that I know of on the ground that sells the 16 ounce is Whole Foods. Y'all, ain't a Whole Foods in my county, okay? I can drive to Whole Foods, but it is a 40-minute plus drive. I ain't doing that. I used to buy the 16 ounce from iHerb.com, but iHerb does not carry the brand of Kinky Curly anymore on their website because the shipping was free after only you spent like $25 or something. It's real low. But you can't do that anymore. So I think online shopping, probably the best place to get it is directly from the Kinky Curly website. I can't speak to ordering from them because I've never ordered directly from them because, as I said, I was an iHerb shopper. So I guess I'm gonna find out when I want to go get me another one of the large size. Now, on my hair, I find that I do get a more soft and more fluffy look. However, my hair is very shiny and very defined when I use this system. Also, you do have to learn the technique of how to style your hair with a botanical gel. You cannot just put this in your hair the same way that you would put Eco Styler. You will end up with boogers. You will end up with super sticky hair. I will also caution you that if you are someone who is very scent sensitive, this is not your system because the hair is extremely strong scented. You talking about people knowing that you're in the building, they will know when you're there because you will smell like a waffle cone sugar donut. And that is things that my students have said about the way my hair smelled when I had this in my hair. Quotes, okay? This one is a pectin based styler, by the way, as well, because I forgot to mention that. There is another drugstore wonder, but I'm not going to list it in my video because I can't get that gel to work on my hair. I gotta figure something out, but it just don't work on my hair. Y'all already know what it is. We ain't gonna list it in this video. Moving on, this last category is called the combo starters. Okay, these are gels that I found that I liked what they did on my hair, but they just need to be comboed with another gel on top of them to just give it whatever it was that it was missing. Okay, but it was given just enough that I would still consider this worthwhile to put on the list. This one is the She Scented Plum Nectar and Agave Curl Perfecting Custard. This one is $15.99. Get it directly from She Scented. Again, with those beauty supply stores online, they be marking it up $1 or $2, and you be paying $2-3 extra for the product when you ain't gotta pay all that. Just get it from She Scented them. Now, this custard is also xanthan gum based, like the Obia. This one is more of a true custard texture, unlike Obia, which is more like a cream. This product will definitely give you definition. It gives me excellent definition, but my hair does not have a lot of shine, which I'm not like super obsessed with shine anyway, but it doesn't give me a lot of shine, and then it does not remove all of the frizz from my hair. But the amount of definition is worth applying this first to naked hair, and then maybe topping something from the like eco category, just smoothing that over the top of it, just a small amount, just to give it that extra level of shine and that extra longevity and that extra frizz removal that this particular product for me is missing. Okay, and then we have the Earth Tones Naturals Curl Define Curl Enhancing Jelly. And this one, there's a lot of like extra information because I use it in a way different than what the owner recommends. And so the way that I'm talking about is why it is in this category as a combo starter. First of all, there are two versions of this gel. I'm talking about the regular one. I'm not talking about the Max Hold one. Haven't tried it. I'm sure it's amazing. Haven't tried it. The price also and where to get it from. This one, you're gonna have to figure out which one has the best deal at the time that you're trying to purchase. But from the Earth Tones Naturals website, which is in Canada, you are going to pay, I had to get on my iPad because the price is weird because I had to convert it to USD, $28.53. Now there's an official USA retailer, which is Curly Do, and Curly Do sells it for a little bit more money at $33.99. Now here's the deal. It's cheaper on the Canadian original website, Earth Tones, but the shipping is higher because you're shipping from another country. It's more expensive on Curly Do, but the shipping is cheaper because you are shipping it within the United States. Now, at the time that you're purchasing it, consider whatever deal or sale is going on, calculate it, and figure it out. So I actually calculated it before filming this video, and the difference in price by the time everything was said and done was like $2. But you do have to consider that if you order from Earth Tones, it's going to take longer to get here, and it may get stopped at customs. I have ordered from Earth Tones. It didn't get stopped at customs. It came right to me, no additional cost. But I did have to wait for it to be able to ship internationally. So you're just going to have to do the math and see who's cheaper at the time you're trying to buy it. Honestly, truly. So this is a xanthan gum based styler, and I think I didn't say for the She Scented product, that one is also xanthan gum based as well. So the jelly is xanthan gum based, and it is very sticky and gummy, very much like the Kinky Curly curling custard. So the first time I used this, I used it on soaking wet hair, and I used way too much product, like way too much product. My hair was sticky, gummy, but super defined. Then I tried it with less product, and my hair was airy and poofy and slightly defined. So the winning combo that I found with this, and why it's in this category, is because I applied it with the Kinky Curly leave-in, and then applied it over like Kinky Curly. So I treated it like it was a part of the Kinky Curly system, since I realized they were so similar. And then I topped it over with a more hard hold gel to give it that extra level of hold. Alone or just with the Kinky Curly combo, this does give you shine. This does give you definition, but it just needed that extra level on top of it. Now, this is not how the owner recommends that you use the product. She wants you to put it on dry or damp hair. And I will eventually go back and try it that way, and I will eventually go back and try the Maximum Super Hold product. But if you're someone who like, I just want my hair done now while it's in here and it's wet in the shower and I want to go about my business because, hey, wash and go. I like to do my hair all at once and go about my business. If that's how you are, then you can use it that way. And I will tell you, when you use the product like this in a combo, you are gonna use, well, at least I used almost none of the Earth Tones jelly, which is good considering how much it costs, and it's so big. The largest one is what the prices were for, y'all, because it comes in 3 sizes. It's so big, and I used so little, pairing it with the leave-in and then the harder hold gel. And then the hard hold gel I used almost none of it. So this one, even though you're paying more money up front, it might be cost effective in the long run. And my hair was very shiny, defined, all that, so on and so forth. Believe it or not, I used to not like botanical gels until I learned the skills on how to get the best results with them. So I'm gonna link that video over here for you guys to check out. And then I'm gonna create a playlist of all the reviews for these gels that have been featured, because all of them have their own video. So that'll be linked there. All the product info will be linked in the description box, y'all. You ain't gonna ask me for Nathan. Subscribe. I post videos every week. I'll talk to you in the next one.